So for people who may not know the name, who is Joey Hollingsworth?
Oh, man, he is just an incredible story. A musician, a dancer, an actor, a Canadian civil rights activist. Started dancing and then playing music when he was 3-4 years old. By the age of 5, his parents had already turned him professional. The adopted son of Jeannie and Cecil Hollingsworth grew up right here, and the story really, it's so cool. From Soho, London, Ontario, to the world.
Really? Hey, okay. And tap dancing was a big deal back then, right?
It sure was. It's a percussive sound, right? It really is percussion, but done with your feet rather than your hands.
Yeah, and there's almost a bit of athletics to it too, right?
Totally,
Right?
Yeah. I'm not doing it.
No. Okay, so was he also one of the first Black Canadians to appear on national television?
He really was. Holds the distinction of being the first person of color on CBC. But what a real trendsetter. Grew up not too far from our studios here, right on Simcoe, went to Aberdeen Elementary School, really started to gain notoriety for himself at Beale. And at Beale, he had this proclivity to spontaneously jump on top of a cafeteria table and start tap dancing. And of course, all of the students were enamored with him. This guy was talented and just so much fun.
So how big did he get?
Well, let's see. He performed obviously on the Ed Sullivan Show. For those of you who remember Ed Sullivan,
Sure.
The Rich Little Show, which was a comedy hour, I believe, on ABC TV in the States. Wayne and Schuster. How can you not forget the Wayne and Schuster show on CBC? And he holds the distinction of being the longest tenured, reoccurring character on Mr. Rogers. He was the dancing salesman on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and so these are some big names, right? If you're talking about Ed Sullivan, but it's in the day when there were not many TV channels, and so everyone watched the same thing, right? So he wasn't just a big deal in London, is what I'm getting.
No,
to
he
here.
wasn't, and you nailed it. Like, to be on Ed Sullivan, I mean, Ed was landing the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and such, and for Joey Hollingsworth to land a couple stints on the Ed Sullivan Show, he made it. People were taking notice. So
then how did a tap dancer from London make it?
Well, this is interesting. A lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance, but he overcame a lot, and he had to break some racial barriers. Thanks to a great journalist, a great reporter, Joe Belanger, who really put some of this on our radar way back in 2015, and then have passed it on to another great reporter, James Reaney. Really encouraged us to start to embrace this because the story is fantastic, and I know that Joey was on a show called Pick the Stars, and he didn't win. And as he's quoted in the Joe Belanger story from 2015. Years later, I was tap dancing and getting ready to tape the George Kirby Comedy Hour. I saw this guy standing to the side when I was heading upstairs to change. He stopped me, and he said he knew me. He had been one of the judges on Pick the Stars, and I told him I didn't win. And he said, I know, I stopped it. And Joey said, that got my attention. I asked him how, and he told the other judges, how is this little black dancer from London, Ontario ever going to be a star?
Wow.
And I got the chance to talk to Joey over dinner about this a number of times, and it's just water off his back. He didn't let it affect him, and took that kind of story and really amplified it to become a champion, as I mentioned, in civil rights.
And getting to have dinner with him, you've met him a few times. What's he like?
Oh, man. To say, we throw around terms like a gentleman and stuff like that, but he really is. So kind and generous and gentle, let alone all the talent. Just a really, really nice human being. I got to have dinner with him and his wife, Delina. He came across the Hall of Fame a number of times. Just a wonderful, wonderful person. I am not surprised that his story is Soho to the world.
Okay, well, thanks for sharing the story with us. But while you pop by, we like to talk about what's happening today a little bit too, because
Cool.
When I moved here a couple of years ago, there was a lot of talk about London losing music venues and smaller venues closing down. Are you seeing breweries stepping in to fill those gaps?
Absolutely. Great observation, too, Andrew. Yeah, we've lost a number of live music venues. But what's really cool is what's happening with the local microbrews. So we've got a lot of really cool breweries here in town. And not only are they producing great beer, for those of you who are beer connoisseurs, and making it locally and in numbers that satisfy Londoners in the region, but they are also programming a lot of great live local talent, which is so cool. You know, our good friends at Forked River and Anderson's, London Brewing Co-op, Side Launch, Powerhouse. So you can step into any of these venues just about any night of the week and enjoy a great pint of local beer and watch some local talent. So it's really cool. It's like a little subculture.
How important have these places become then to the scene?
Very important. And there's a really good synergy. It's a symbiosis. I mean, they're producing great local product and they're supporting the local music scene, and the local music scene is helping to sell their product. So the symbiosis is fantastic.
Okay. Good to know. It's nice to hear some of these gaps being filled in the scene, right? Yeah. And are you trying to get something off the ground here before we go too?
Oh, man, nothing gets by you, brother. So for those of you familiar with the Toronto Tableau Ensemble, they are a Juno Award-winning, fantastic group. And the founder of that, Ritesh Das, who he and I have become friends over the last 6-7 years, we are trying to get a London chapter of the Toronto Tableau Ensemble off. So on November 23rd, we are going to be presenting Synthesis at the Digital Creative Arts Centre, 2 p.m. I think it's only $15 or $17 to come in and see some of the stars of the Toronto Tableau Ensemble. And Ritesh tells stories. You know, he really meshes it together. It's not just the music, it's the art and the culture that comes along with tabla and that Indian music.
Okay. Mario, always great to have you.